Hey, I'm Kev. Welcome back to WRC 6, and for the final time, let's get ready to rumble as we're down under in Australia and on some fast, loose gravel.
20, left 8, narrows, into right 3, and left 8, long, up on, tightens 4, short, 13, left 5, short, into left 6, cut, 13, left 4, keep in, and right 6, tightens, cut, 13, caution, brake, junction, square right, narrows, open, and left 5, keep in, into right 9, 13, caution, right 6, keep in, and left 1, don't cut, and right 1, into flat left, 30. Left 3, short, open, long, keep in, into right 6, tightens, 40. Right 5, short, 50. Right 9, over crest, keep in, 13, left 4, long, 30. Right 2, short, into left 4, short, into right 9, 30, caution, brake. Junction, left 3, and caution, crest, into right 5, keep in, into left 4, don't cut, opens, 40. Left 4, opens, 30. Left 5, short, 40. Right 5, tightens, into left 4, keep in, into right 9, over crest, tightens 4, right 1, cut, 13, left 6, à fond, opens, over dip, keep in, into right 7, tightens 4, and left 6, tightens 3, short, into right 4, into left 6, tightens 4, short, 30, danger, brake. Left 7 into junction, square left, narrows, 40, caution, right 9, tighten 6, over jump, maybe, keep in, and left 5, short, opens, over jump, maybe, 13, left 7, up on, opens, 13, right 9, keep in, and left 5, into right 6, and dip, 13, right 3, and right 4, over crest, left 5, into right 4, tightens, 30, right 6, over crest, up on, into junction, and left 5, short, into right 4, short, 30, left 4, keep in, into right 4, cut, tightens, long, into left 9, opens, over crest, into left 3, don't cut, opens, keep in, right 6, tightens 3, keep in, and left 5, tightens, keep in, 30. Right 2, short, into junction, right 5. And right 6, tightens 2, short, keep in, 30. Left 4, cut, tightens, and flat right, and crest, into right 7, opens. Left 4, into right 9, tightens 6, into left 5, caution, hard brake. And junction, left 2, don't cut, opens, into right 4, long, into left 1, cut. And right 5, tightens 2, short, keep in, into left 2, 70. Into left 8, 13, junction, crest, up on, 13, left 8, short, and right 5, into left 5, opens, 50, finished.
Looks like we made it with lots of time to spare, almost 6 in the Roger, Prokop in 3rd, and Osberg Baden the 3rd, that for Sordo, Mikkelsen and Batelli. And at the top 10. Now, to say that stage was much wider than I expected. It was a bit narrower in WRC 7 and particularly on, say, like Dirt Rally 2.0 as well. So, yeah, we've got lots of room to breathe, but not really, because there's actually really only like one line through there. So looks like we've got Ocean's Room, but we still have to keep it nice and tidy, just like we got to do on the super special stage.
Right 3 widens, haystack in, 60, right 2 short, don't cut, into square left, haystack in, and right 2 short, haystack in, into left 3, 30, square left, haystack in, and junction, left 2, haystack in, and jump, and square right, haystack in, into left 2, haystack in, 40, flat left, brake, and square right, haystack in, into open hairpin left, definitely don't cut, haystack, and left 2, over through water, 30, right 2, short, don't cut, into square left, haystack in, and right 2, short, haystack in, into left 3, 30, square left, haystack in, and junction, left 2, haystack in, and jump, and square right, haystack in, into left 2, haystack in, 40, flat left, brake, and square right, haystack in, into open hairpin left, definitely don't cut, haystack, and right 4, don't cut, haystack in, into finished.
I'll take that. Not my best run through there, as we're 2.6 seconds ahead of the third with another stage victory. Then Osberg, Ogier, Latvia, Nerval, a bit better than the first stage. And sit ahead of Mikkelsen, Sordo, Al-Qasimi and Al-Raji round out the top 10. Looks like Meek failed to make it through, as we lead by 8.7 seconds. A pretty successful first day. Then we've got Osberg in third over the third, Prokov, Latvia, Padden, Sordo, Mikkelsen and Nerval just sneaking into the points by less than a second of Al-Qasimi, with Meek in last. So we've got quite a lot of repairs to do, especially to the suspension, which did feel a bit spongy. That's what happened in Britain as well in the last couple of stages as well. The suspension felt very spongy. I'm not sure if that's just the surface, but felt very loose, particularly on the final stage. We've got the tyres to repair as well, brakes and bodywork. And we've got another day with a couple of stages ahead. So we've got the 6.61 kilometre stage. So we're very familiar with it now, as we've got some glorious sun and then some evening clouds.
20, left 8, narrows, into right 3, and left 8, long, up on, tightens 4, short, 30, left 5, short, into left 6, cut, 30, left 4, keep in, and right 6, tightens, cut, 30, caution, brake, junction, square right, narrows, opens, and left 5, keep in, into right 9, 30, caution, right 6, keep in, and left 1, don't cut, and right 1, into flat left, 30, left 3, short, open, long, keep in, into right 6, tighten, 40, right 5, short, 50, right 9, over crest, keep in, 30, left 4, long, 30, right 2, short, into left 4, short, into right 9, 30, caution, brake. Junction, left 3, and caution, crest, into right 5, keep in, into left 4, don't cut, opens, 40, left 4, opens, 30, left 5, short, 40, right 5, tightens, into left 4, keep in, into right 9, over crest, tightens 4, right 1, cut, 30, left 6, up on, opens, over dip, keep in, into right 7, tightens 4, and left 6, tightens 3, short, into right 4, into left 6, tightens 4, short, 30, danger, brake. Left 7 into junction, square left, narrows, 40, caution, right 9, tightens 6, over jump, maybe, keep in, and left 5, short, opens, over jump, maybe, 30, left 7, up on, opens, 30, right 9, keep in, and left 5, right 6, and did, 30, right 3 and right 4 over crest. And left 5 into right 4, tightens, 13, right 6 over crest, avant into junction. And left 5, short, into right 4, short, 13, left 4, keep in, into right 4, cut, tighten, long. Into left 9, opens, over crest, into left 3, don't cut, opens, keep in, and right 6, tightens 3, keep in, and left 5, tightens, keep in, 13. Right 2, short, into junction, right 5. And right 6, tightens 2, short, keep in, 13. Left 4, cut, tightens, and flat right, and crest, into right 7, opens. And left 4, into right 9, tightens 6, into left 5, caution, hard brake. And junction, left 2, don't cut, opens, into right 4, long, into left 1, cut. And right 5, tightens 2, short, keep in, into left 2, 70. Right 9, into left 8, 13, junction, crest, avant, 13, left 8, short, and right 5, into left 5, opens, 50, finished.
Got quite a few penalties there, but we're still just in 6th in the end, 2.4 seconds back. So he definitely had the pace to win. Even with that massive penalty, if we didn't have another one for just slightly mounting a rock a bit, we would have won the stage. But instead, we're down in 6th behind Mikkelsen, Latvia, Ogier, Sauder, and Al-Qasimi. With Kevin De Bruyne having a decent stage once in Hyundai ahead of Bertelli, the Ferb, and Solberg, with Gorban last 13.6 seconds back. So we still have a pretty decent lead heading into the penultimate stage of the season. Adna Rally has just 7.5 seconds ahead of Ogier. Then we've got Latvia in 3rd, Mikkelsen, the 3rd round out in the top 500. Another decent rally ahead of Osberg, Sordo, Prokov, Al-Qasimi, and Padden. Got that the wrong way around slightly. Has Padden just 1.2 seconds ahead of Bertelli. Has Meek and Breenan last. Not a good rally for Citroen.
20, left 8, narrows, into right 3, and left 8, long, avant, tightens 4, short, 13, left 5, short, into left 6, cut, 13, left 4, keep in, and right 6, tightens, cut, 13, caution, brake. Junction, square right, narrows, opens, and left 5, keep in, into right 9, 13. Caution, right 6, keep in, and left 1, don't cut, and right 1, in flat left, 13. Left 3, short, opens, long, keep in, into right 6, tightens, 40. Right 5, short, 50. Right 9, over crest, keep in, 13, left 4, long, 13. Right 2, short, into left 4, short, into right 9, 13, caution, brake. Junction, left 3, and caution, crest, into right 5, keep in, into left 4, don't cut, opens, 40. Left 4, opens, 13. Left 5, short, 40, right 5, tightens. Into left 4, keep in, into right 9, over crest, tightens 4. Right 1, cut, 13, left 6, up off, opens, over dip, keep in, into right 7, tightens 4. And left 6, tightens 3, short, into right 4, into left 6, tightens 4, short, 30, danger, brake. Left 7 into junction, square left, narrows, 40, caution, right 9, tighten 6, over jump, maybe, keep in, and left 5, short, opens, over jump, maybe, 13, left 7, avant, opens, 13, right 9, keep in, and left 5, right 6, and dip, 13, right 3, and right 4, over crest, and left 5, into right 4, tightens, 13, right 6, over crest, avant, into junction, and left 5, short, into right 4, short, 13, left 4, keep in, into right 4, cut, tightens, long, into left 9, opens, over crest, into left 3, don't cut, opens, keep in, and right 6, tightens 3, keep in, and left 5, tightens, keep in, 13, right 2, short, into junction, right 5, and right 6, tightens 2, short, keep in, 13, left 4, cut, tightens, flat right, and crest, into right 7, opens, and left 4, into right 9, tightens 6, into left 5, caution, hard brake, and junction, left 2, don't cut, opens, into right 4, long, into left 1, cut, and right 5, tightens 2, short, keep in, into left 2, 70, right 9, into left 8, 13, junction, crest, avant, 13, left 8, short, and right 5, into left 5, opens, 50, finished.
See, that was what we meant to do the previous stage as we win it by 11 seconds out of Neville. Prokop, the third down in fourth. Then we got that for an OJ down in sixth, having a poor stage for his standards. And Osberg, Padden, Bring, and Mikkelsen ran out the top 10. Has just out Raji down there, Meek trying to come back in 12th, and Kameni in last. So heading into the final stage of the season, we lead Rally Australia by 21.5 seconds. If we fuck this up, I don't know what I will do after that final stage. But we have OJ in second as usual. Then we've got that for in third, the Ferb in fourth, the Mikkelsen, Prokop having a fantastic rally, Czech driver in sixth, ahead of Osberg, Sordo, Padden, and Nerville. Trio of Hyundais rounding out the points, but Kevin Bring as well in Hyundai just outside the points in 11th. As who else could chase them? Al-Qasimi, Battelli, Al-Raj, even Solberg, or even Guerrero, maybe Gorban as well. You never know what he could produce. So one final time, we get our mechanics to work. As you got the tyre suspension, especially, no surprise there after our driving, brakes and bodywork. As we've run that stage 3 times now, we're very comfortable where we can maybe make some time and cut, and of course that upsets the suspension slightly, but we're not, do not know this, 12.57 kilometers long stage. Well, we know it from WRC 7, but it's a bit shorter from what I remember in WRC 7. It's a bit more longer on this occasion. It's still got the same percentage of gravel and tarmac though, and we've still got some glorious sun to set sail with a rally victory hopefully into the off season.
20, right 8, avant, left 6, long, over crest, tightens 2, keep in, into right 3, definitely don't cut, 3 in, open, and then 8, 40, right 3, definitely don't cut, 3 in, opens, and then 8, 40, left 4, cut, into right 5, short, into left 7, keep in, into right 4, tightens, short, don't cut, into left 7, avant, tightens 3, and right 4, cut, opens, short, into left 7, tightens 5, short, into right 3, 30, right 6, short, à fond, into left 7, 13, right 8, à fond, kicks, 17, caution, bridge, into square left, cut, 40, left 9, keep it, into right 4, open, long, and left 8, long, over bridge, tightens 4, long, keep it, into right 3, cut, 13, square right, cut, into left 5, into bridge, 13, keep left, right 3, opens, long, and left 7, into right 7, short, 13, right 3, opens, long, and left 7, into right 7, short, 13, right 7, short, and caution, flat left, into right 2, keep in, 13, caution, brake, tarmac, junction, square left, don't cut, sign in, 13, left 4, long, into right 5, keep in, 40, left 9, à fond, keep in, 40, right 9, into left 3, gravel, opens, 70, left 8, tightens 5, 100, right 8, tightens 5, short, into left 7, 13, flat left, over crest, and right 9, into left 4, keep in, and right 5, tightens 3, 13, left 4, short, over crest, opens, very long, and left 8, short, keep in, into right 5, very long, tightens, right 5, 13, right 6, tightens, keep in, and left 3, into right 8, and right 3, short, opens, à fond. And left 9, 13, flat right, 40, right 7, into flat left, 13, right 9, keep in, 40, left 8, short, into right 6, keep in, and left 7, short, opens, 13, left 7, short, and right 6, 13, right 5, opens, keep in, and left 4, into right 8, opens, into crest, 13, right 6, short, into left 5, 13, left 5, over crest, into right 4, short, and flat left, keep in, and right 5, tightens 3, 40, 7, à fond, short, into right 8, à fond, into crest, 60, right 3, short, into left 7, à fond, and right 4, very long. And left 4, and left 3, opens, long, into flat right. And left 9, short, and flat right, keep in, 13, left 4, short, opens, 13, right 3, 40, keep left, left 7, short, into right 7, short, into left 9, 70, tarmac, caution, hard brake, junction, square right, widens, into left 2, opens, 40, right 6, 13, and right 6, short, into left 5, opens, into right 7, à fond, 13, right 7, short, 50, caution, hard brake, junction, open hairpin left, narrows, 40, left 8, tightens 5, long, 70, left 7, keep in, 50, gravel, right 4, tightens, long, keep in, into crest, 13, left 5, opens, keep in, and right 3, into left 7, keep in, opens, over crest, and left 6, opens, keep in, 40, right 6, short, and right 7, short, into crest, and left 5, into right 8, and left 7, tightens 3, long, 60, left 4, short, into right 4, opens, over crest, and right 3, long, keep in. into left 5, short, and left 4, very long, opens, 40. Right 8, tightens 5, short, over crest, 13, left 6, short, and right 8, into left 2, cut, 13, left 6, long, avant, opens, 13. Right 4, tightens 1, 80. Right 7, push in, 40. Left 4, over crest, tightens 2, short, into right 8, tightens 4, keep in. And crest, into left 4, short, and left 8, tightens 5, keep in. Into right 8, tightens 5, short, into left 6, keep in, 50. Right 4, short, push in, into left 6, short, keep in, and right 6, tightens 4, long, 40. Left 7, short, and right 5, 40, left 9, into left 4, long, tightens, cut. Into right 5, avant, and crest, into left 5, opens, long, keep in. Into right 4, opens, keep in. Into left 3, short, opens, avant, into finished.
Fucking lost it, haven't I? I just totally lost it in that first part of the stage. It's OJ the third, Mikkelsen got all the points. No, we have won it! Oh my god, we've won it by a 10th! What? I'll take it, I don't care. We've won it by a 10th. I don't know how to react to that. Terrible end to the season, that last rally. That was the worst driving I've probably done all season long in the first half of that stage. I forgot what the respawn button is, so I had to pause the frigging game, and I was just shouting at myself for the first half of that stage. I'm glad I didn't have my mic on. But yeah, we won ahead of the Ferb, Mikkelsen, Osberg. We didn't get the power stage points, bit disappointing. Sordo, Latvia, Padden, Nerville, How is Sordo the best Endo driver on gravel? I mean, he has now won a gravel rally, but still, I won't put him on the level of especially Padden in these roads. I know he's a Kiwi, but he's still got quite a lot of gravel experience. No, me can last. So you do get the top 5, but you don't get 4th by 4 points. You're going to get 3rd by 10 points. And we can look back to Britain. We can look back to Germany, to China. To all those rallies where we lost victories, not just points. And we should have been at least battling for 2nd maybe with Latvia. But considering we didn't score in half the rallies in the season, we'll take the top 5 place and ahead of Mikkelsen by a single point. So we grabbed our 4th victory of the season. As I say, we should have won in China, we should have won in Britain as well. Should have maybe won in Spain too, considering our pace. So that's another 4 to add on. And then we've got Germany. We've got Germany, China, Spain, Britain. I think that's it. Like, I think we maybe had points in Sweden we could have got. Maybe Monte Carlo, once we got used to the game. Maybe now we'll be able to score points there. I don't think Mexico and Argentina were that good. Unfortunately, same for Poland and Finland. So those 4 rallies where we probably would be struggling to score points. But all the others, should at least score points. It should be winning at least over half the rallies. Instead, that went to Sebastian Ogier, who won 7 rallies. He did win half the rallies, but he also won 4 power stages as well and grabbed power stage points in virtually every round apart from Poland and Sweden. But he was on the podium in every round. How do you beat a guy like that? So you have that through in second. He wasn't even that consistent in real life. It was the odd rally we had in off weekend. We got behind us Neuville in 7th, very disappointing from the Belgian. Meek in 8th, very disappointing for the Brit. But he did beat Padden by 2 points. We got Sorda rounding out the top 10 by 12 ahead of Alcasim, and then Guerrera, who had a very strong kind of middle part of the season. Bertelli had a strong couple of rallies recently. Now Raji in 14th, the odd good result. Prokov, he had a very good result in Argentina, but not much to write home about, apart from that point in Australia end of the season with Breen scoring points in Monte Carlo, Solberg scoring points in Germany, and then Kamini, Gorban and Breen not even looking like scoring points, unfortunately. So that is our time with WRC 6 over, as WRC 8 is coming out tomorrow, I believe, by the time I put this up. So I cannot wait to jump into that after revisiting the WRC series. So WRC 5, not the biggest fan of. It was pretty rubbish, unfortunately. WRC 7, big fan of. Just need quite a lot of improvement, especially with the physics to be on that tier with, say, Dirt Rally. WRC 6, definitely the midpoint in between that, where the hand-in still retain more of WRC 5 than 7. It was a bit more slidey as well at the rear. It definitely had that floating effect at an occasion, especially when braking. Sometimes the car just would not stop at all, even if you're using the handbrake. I'm guessing there's a trick there maybe to use the handbrake a bit earlier. I definitely learned the trick of using some of the off-road stuff to slow the car down, especially around Britain, where you could get onto, say, kind of the weeds and the marshy stuff, and that would help slow the car down. And yeah, it's great improvement from WRC 5, but it's much bigger improvement into WRC 7, and then good for WRC 8. The hype is very much real and hoping for a big improvement from WRC 7, especially with the disappointment of Dirt Rally 2.0 earlier in the year. I want my rally fix, and WRC 6 was a nice little kind of snack before WRC 8, but yeah, it's okay, I'd say. WRC 6, they definitely had the Alphonse as well. I remember they said they fixed that for WRC 7, but it was on that Finland super special stage, so that's finally gone. And yeah, the co-driver was very late. Lots of occasions with the pace notes, even very early as well, as you saw around that Britain stage. I was struggling like a hell. And even in Australia as well, you saw on that final stage, it told me go into a 5, so I took it to a 5. Then it said tighten into a 2 in the middle of the corner. Well, I could not adjust for it and just slid off the road like a complete fool. So that happened way too many occasions with these pace notes. They were just too late, too descriptive, like describing like 9s that didn't really exist, that did not need to be there. Just tell me, it's a 5 into not a right 9, it's just into a 5 into, say, a right 3 instead. Don't put that 9 in between. I remember that was better in WRC 7, but I still had the same issues with the pace notes on occasion. I think you're always going to have issues with pace notes, unfortunately, unless you can personalise them yourself, because we're all different. We all take the pace notes differently, and I don't normally take them very early like I've done in the second half of this season, but that seemed to be the way to go for WRC 6. So yeah, physics still had lots of work to do. Base notes, lots of work to do. Graphics were much improved. The lighting, I especially noticed that from WRC 7, was much better in WRC 7. So, kind of halfway there on The graphics, the stage modding as well, just nowhere near WRC 7, so they definitely improved it from 5, but yeah, just lots of improvement to go. I also almost forgot to mention the actual stages, having them designed kind of separately and having most rallies having 5 stages that was completely separate from each other, don't really run into each other, apart from the Tour de Course having 4 and China having 3. That's a great idea. I wish that returns in WRC 8, unlike WRC 7 where they had epic stages and all the stages almost kind of ran into each other and felt very similar. I hope they have a bit more unique like WRC 6, and of course you always saw that in Dirt Rally 2.0 as well, where the stages just ran into each other. So yeah, hopefully that uniqueness returns for WRC 8 for each individual stage in each rally. And yeah, just an alright experience, I'd say WRC 6. So it's better than 5 at least, but not on 7. And hopefully we'll be nowhere near 8 as well by the time that is out. But I hope you enjoyed going back to WRC 6 for me for the first time properly. As you can see, we're still a beginner. Those 4 rallies complete. I'm guessing they don't take all the stages I had to repeat. So as you can see, over half of them I had to repeat. Only 24 I did first time. But after almost 500 kilometers, I think I'm done with WRC. There's no online activity, unfortunately, so I can't go there and go back and do those achievements. But hopefully you have some fun in WRC. Yeah, that'll be the first game I actually try with the wheel as well from the Kiloton series. I never tried it with the Milestone series because they were just full-on arcade games, but it seems like Kiloton are trying to move towards the halfway point between fully simulated and then fully arcade. It seems like the move in there is a bit like Milestone with the MotoGP, with the MXGP series as well that they're doing, and with Cody's with F1 as well, maybe the most advanced version of that with the hand in. It seems to be in that good middle ground, the physics for the F1 games. Not all of the F1 game is perfect though, but that's what I think Kiloton are aiming for. Hopefully they achieve that with WRC 8 and I have lots of fun with it as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in WRC 8 next time.